What's up, guys? On this episode of You're Not Alone with Townsend, we're going to be chatting with Conor Crippen about his experience with a TBI, or traumatic brain injury. And before we really dove into the topic, I wanted to make sure we all knew what a TBI was. So traumatic brain injury typically occurs after a blow or a force to your body or head, which causes damage to the brain and brain cells. And the severity can differ drastically, okay? So some people that suffer with a TBI have little to no side effects, while some are left with things like seizures, difficulty communicating, eating, walking. It can even change their personalities. Conor was one of the latter, so that means he had to relearn everything. So what I'm saying is, Conor's amazing. So enjoy the conversation. Let's celebrate how far he has come, how much he has accomplished. Okay, let's dive in. How are you?
I'm good. There are no complaints on my end.
I love it. Well, Conor, my name is Townsend. It is such an honor to have you on to get to chit chat with you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. I was excited about this opportunity.
I've been following your story on TikTok. A couple of friends of mine told me to check it out. I checked it out, been following you for a while, and I am blown away at all that you've done, all that you've overcome. So I had to get you on my podcast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, naturally.
Naturally, right? Naturally.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's get started. Who the heck is Conor? So what is your age? Where do you live?
My age is 28. I live, well, my parents live in Dayton, Ohio, but right now I'm in Toronto, Canada.
You're a little ways from home.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. Are you living by yourself, or do you stay with somebody?
No, I live on my own. I mean, I have a couple roommates, but yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, Canada is on my to-do list, so that's somewhere I want to go. So I may have to come visit you while you're there.
Yeah, because I've been here in Vancouver.
They all look amazing.
I would definitely head to Vancouver if I was visiting, because it is just gorgeous.
Okay, Vancouver it is then. That's going to be where I go then.
All right.
I love it. I'll let you know what I think about it.
All right.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and dive in. We've got several people logged on. So we're going to be chit-chatting about TBI, which some people don't know that stands for traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
Conor,
why? Either.
Yeah, why is this topic important for you? So tell us, what in the world happened? Why did you get a TBI?
Hey there. Thank you so much for tuning in to You're Not Alone with Townsend. If you're enjoying these live streams and podcasts and want to see them continue, head over to patreon.com/TownsendTmusic. Your support means that the research and time and effort that goes into each one of these episodes can continue, and we can reach out to more guests and do more awesome things in 2022. All right, back to the conversation.
Well, I was out, it was St. Patrick's Day, so it's always a bad start. St. Patrick's Day, and so we were out, and me and a couple friends, and so we were well, I don't know, but we were going to catch up with our friends, and that's when a car kept driving and unfortunately hit me.
Wow.
And
now you were walking, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it hit you as a pedestrian.
I know, it's kind of yucky.
Wow. Now, how old were you when that happened?
I was 18.
18. Okay.
18? Yeah. 18?
Yeah.
About to turn 19.
Okay. So this car ran you over. You were walking across the street. Car ran you over. Do you remember that happening?
Oddly enough, yes. I
Goodness.
remember, um, I remember right before it hit me, um,
Wow.
I remember jumping
Yeah.
because, my brilliant mind assumed I could jump over the car.
Sure. Who can't jump over a car, right?
I mean, yeah, it's just like an everyday Monday. But,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, like, it was just, it was, it was surreal when I look back on it and where I am now. It doesn't quite seem like they're related.
Wow. Now, did they catch that driver?
He was an attorney.
No way.
I know, that's what I thought.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was an attorney. He
Well,
got, he got license suspended for like a year or two. I forget. It's been so long. But
crazy. Okay. So you're 28 now. Now, I have watched videos that you and your mom have posted of your rehab, and you started from like the bottom. Couldn't talk,
I
couldn't walk.
yeah, it was a bit unfortunate, like where I was when everything begun or began.
I,
Um, did you see my aunt and I did a TED talk?
it did, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna move up to like the real TED here shortly. I
Absolutely.
mean,
I
hush,
love it.
hush, hush, hush! Don't tell anyone I said that, but we are.
I love it. I will tune in for sure. Absolutely. So, did your family or you, had you ever even heard of a TBI before this happened?
I mean, yes. We knew what Chirac Ranger was because the congresswoman who was shot, Gabby Giffords,
That's right.
is her name. Yeah. So she suffered a Chirac Ranger, of course, and like so, my mom and I had recently like looked at looked her up and all this stuff, and like um long story short, we were both talking, and we said in our conversation, like, um, would you ever want that type of surgery done to you? Like, just because? Sorry, let me get my water. Um, so would you ever want that surgery done to you? And I don't know what my mom said, but because I was real medical buff prior to everything going down. And so I said yes, I would want that type of surgery, like if need be, God forbid. And then 2 months
And
later,
that,
yeah,
wow. Now, your mom posted something about how you were super interested in the brain and neurosciences and all of those
I
things.
was I was planning on being a neurologist. I
Isn't
already had it or whatever, but
Wow. Wow. And now you know, I mean, it's crazy. I've heard a neurologist and these incredibly smart people have strokes before, and they think of
we're
it as a blessing
yeah,
because then they can talk about it and they know what it really is.
and and they know what it actually feels like to be the patient or
Exactly.
like subject or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what did we kind of talked about you couldn't eat, you couldn't walk. What did your recovery look like?
Oh man, long. It was long. It,
Yeah.
besides the timing, Like, it took about a year or two for, the hardest part was, smiling or laughing. You know, which you would, like, be shocked by if you met me today.
Right.
But, sorry, I'm trying to get, alright. So, because it was all weird, my sister was actually the first person, to make me laugh.
I bet she'll never forget that.
Oh, yeah. It was, it was really, a dumb picture that she mocked, or I don't know what the correct word is, but she read the picture to me in a funny voice, and that was the first time I smiled. I'm
Wow.
not sure I quite laughed
Yeah.
because that takes a lot of dexterity in your brain to laugh because yeah.
Wow. So how long? So did it take you 1 to 2 years to start laughing and eating? And when did you start walking again?
Oh, okay. Alright, so one of my friend's dad is like an architect or whatever. So
Mhm.
like he built this ramp into my house. Like it went up like 45 degrees and all that.
Uh-huh.
And ironically, the first time I walked, I didn't use the ramp because something in my mind was whatever, and I just started walking. Like I got up out of my wheelchair and started walking. I mean, you can debate all the specifics you want, but that's all I remember.
Wow. So it just happened. Just one day you hopped out of your wheelchair and started walking.
Well, not really. It was about how like 6 months after I got home, and we were all trying. Everyone was trying to get me to walk, and I just refused. And then, basically, I just decided that it was time, and I started walking.
Wow. That is amazing. Now, do you use anything to help you now, like a cane or a walker? Wow.
No,
That is a
super.
blessing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I do have. Well, it's odd because I do have a bit of a limp, but it's like not a limp like you would typically see, but it just is weird.
Yeah. Now I saw you post yesterday or the day before that you were really good at sports. And so you
Yeah.
went and played golf and your swing was good. You were doing good,
Everything was great.
except
Except
the
for,
ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would like move.
Yeah. It's like somebody picked it up, moved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I would line up and envision myself hitting the ball like Tiger Woods, and
no,
and
just
it
not
wouldn't
that.
happen. It
It
wouldn't
just
happen.
wouldn't happen. Now, I'll let you know, I love golf. I have not had a TBI and I also cannot hit the ball. So that should make you feel better.
Oh, yes. A little bit.
It's literally like somebody goes and just kind of blows the ball a little bit away from your club.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's a tough game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you remember not being able to communicate, like sitting in your hospital bed and
no,
maybe thinking? You don't
no,
remember any of that?
I have no memory of any of that.
That's a blessing.
But so back to my therapies.
Yeah.
So afterwards, I mean, I was pretty close to ground zero, so I need therapy on how to talk, how to walk, and occupational, and all of that all at once. Like I would basically go from one therapy to another, and it was exhausting.
Can
Well,
only.
I don't recall it. Like,
Wow.
yeah,
So you don't remember any of that?
no.
Wow. That's a blessing.
Yes, it is. It's
Yeah.
kind of annoying at some
Yeah?
point. Yes, like, um, just because I would love to recall, um, a lot more. Hold on. My headphones are like gonna die.
Uh-oh. So do you still do any therapy? Are you still going to therapy?
Yes, right now in Toronto, I I basically go to therapy full time. That's the
Wow.
only reason I'm all the way up here in Toronto.
Wow. So will that just continue forever, or?
Um, I'm
I don't know.
assuming so. I'm
You're assuming
assuming
so.
so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, that's fantastic. So you can live on your own and
Yeah.
survive. You don't need 24/7 care or anything like that.
No, that was the blessing with my injury.
Absolutely. That is,
Yeah,
that
it was
is,
like centimeters away from basically needing full time care. So
yeah.
I don't know.
You have come a long way. That is for sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And still getting better. I'm certain. So, I said you posted today or yesterday about going and playing golf, and you said you were a fantastic athletic guy. You were into
Yeah.
athlete sports. What did your life look like before the TBI? So, what did Connor look like when he was 17 years old?
Well, I was varsity, two sports, track and soccer. That.
Okay.
Um, so I was varsity for those two. And I was extremely smart.
Okay.
And so fortunately, I didn't lose anything. That's the miraculous part of my story.
That's amazing. So you
Yeah.
wanted to be a neurologist. You did good in school. You were good at sports.
I had everything set up. I had my life planned out.
Of course, don't we all?
Yeah.
Which is so silly because we know it's not. It's going to change. That's part of life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And, you know, I guess the man up above had a different plan for me.
that's right. Well,
So,
obviously, Connor, what do you feel like helps you cope the most during your tough days? So I know there are down days. There have to be. What
yeah.
do you feel like gets you through those tough days?
Sleep.
Do what?
Sleep.
Sleep. Yeah, okay.
I take a blue million naps. I sleep probably as much as a day can hold.
Okay. So you're like just a big teddy bear. You just sleep all
I'm
the time.
like Eeyore. I just
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm actually pretty jealous. A nap sounds fantastic.
Well, yeah, it usually does till you take it and it disappoints you.
Yeah, those are the worst. When I take a nap, I usually wake up in a bad mood.
Really?
Yeah, it like makes me really sleepy.
I saw actually the perfect time or the perfect length of a nap is 27 minutes or 24 minutes, like 17 minutes. That's what it is. I have no idea why, but there's some neurologist, those you've had.
Oof.
I mean,
17 minutes. Okay. Next time I nap, I'll set my timer for 17 minutes. But if I wake up grumpy, I'm going to message you, Connor. I'm going to say this is your fault.
yes, please do. I don't know. For me, it has worked every time. So
Every time.
I feel like that's a bit of a unfair advantage I have because I love naps. Period.
Okay. Well, that's a great. I don't know how you stay in such good shape sleeping all the time. I feel like you're still you still got a good physique. If I slept all the time, I'd be like 400 pounds.
Well, I stopped around 350. I mean,
Yeah. Well, that is fantastic. Now, Connor, your parents are over in the States, you said. Do you get to see them frequently? Are you there for just a short period of time for therapy?
Yeah, I'm here until like 6 months actually. So I'm sorry to all you Canucks, but I have to return to the States.
I have to return to the States. I know. I'm ready to make my visit to the Canada. All right, here we go. Connor, if you had any words of advice for people watching, what would they be?
It would be never assume tomorrow. Tomorrow will be fine. Like, never assume that. Never assume tomorrow will be fine or I'll do it tomorrow or any of that. I know what it's like to be in that mood. But essentially, just don't assume that we'll be okay because we are never promised tomorrow.
That is true. Yeah.
So like as much as it sounds ideal and all that, it will never be what you think it is.
That is true. It's kind of like we talked about earlier. We plan our life out.
Yeah.
The man upstairs might have a different idea for you.
Well, yeah, because I have my life planned. I was like sit on a yacht, like all that. But he had different plans for me, so I guess you're talking to you guys.
That's it. I'd say it turned out pretty well, Connor.
Only because of my family.
Yeah. Your mom and your family seem amazing.
Yeah, they essentially saved my life.
Well, absolutely.
Sure.
I believe that.
They essentially saved my life and essentially were my walking saviors, Like
absolutely.
Everyone dreams like about how they will save like whatever. Well, my family actually were tossed into the predicament and they essentially all gathered together to save my life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe it. So now you do motivational speaking and inspirational speaking, things like that.
Well, I'm trying to get my start.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, here you are. Here's your post.
Yeah, I know. I will make a post about this.
I love it. I love it. This is your start. You're already inspiring, Conor. Like I said, I've been watching your TikToks, and your stories have inspired me. That is for sure. Your family does seem amazing, but you yourself are amazing. You have come so far, and I know you make it sound like it was easy, but I know for a fact it was not.
I don't think it was. I mean, because that is when my memory is blocked out. Because like my memory is blocked out, especially the times that, like, sorry, I keep moving this around, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you are certainly a blessing in everybody's lives, and I am so excited for your future and what it holds. I know, kind of like your mom said on here, I know you've got big things coming, and I'm just excited to be a part of it and to watch it from the sideline.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. Conor, we will be cheering you on, like I said, from the sideline. I will post this interview as an episode on my podcast. Thank you so much for taking time to chit chat with me. I appreciate that.
No worries.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish you the best, and have fun in Canada. I'm going to make my way up there sometime. Be sure to post pictures for all of us that wish we were there.
Will do.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good evening. Conor, everybody watching, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll chat later, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, see you, bud. Everybody have a good evening. If you enjoyed this conversation and are interested in becoming a sponsor, feel free to shoot me an email at townsendtmusic@hotmail.com, or shoot me a message on any social media platform at Townsendtmusic for more information. I would love for you to become a member to help spread awareness that you're not alone. If you're looking to buy or sell, I have the perfect realty company for you. Clark & Co. Realty is located in the Benton, Bryant, Arkansas area, and they understand that buying or selling a home is more than just a transaction. It's a life-changing experience. That's why their team of highly seasoned real estate professionals is dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized services for all their clients. They truly take great pride in the relationships they build, and they always work relentlessly on the client's behalf to help them achieve their perfect real estate goals. They always have the client in mind, and I can speak firsthand when I say how reliable, trustworthy, and quick they were. When I was looking to buy my first home, they were there with me every step of the way, answering every question I could think of. They showed me a great amount of knowledge and patience through the process. It's no wonder they've won so many awards for their outstanding services and their excellent relationships with clients. So if you're looking to buy or sell, there is no better option than Clark & Co. Realty. All right, guys, I've got another great one for you. Nexus Coffee and Creative. It's located on the River Market in Little Rock, Arkansas. And straight from the definition, Nexus strives to be a meeting place, a point of connection, meaning, and creativity for the beloved city of Little Rock. The core of their being is community, so whether you're local or a vagabond, or you're even here for a limited moment, they want to make that moment remembered. I've never been anywhere where I've been treated more like family. When I walk in the door, I'm immediately accepted, loved. They're just so interested in each and every customer that they have. So not only is their coffee and their baked goods just the most amazing thing I've ever had, I love going for the community itself. They're amazing. So if you're in Little Rock, make sure to swing by Nexus Coffee and Creative.